Hello friends, so welcome back and thank you for joining. My name is Yvonne. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a nice recipe that you can use to make your birthday cake at home. So if ever you decide to make a birthday cake, try out this recipe. It is really good and the cake will turn out really fluffy and yummy. So if it is your first time, you are highly welcome. And as you are watching the video, please don't forget to give me that amazing thumbs up, and you can share the video with friends and family. So just join me and let's get started. You will need flour, baking powder, salt, butter, sugar, eggs, and oil. So details in the description box below. Go ahead and grease the baking pan with oil and some flour. So you just put in the flour and you tap it around the baking pan. Baking pan will look like this. Friends, here is the flour that we'll be using. So I'll just go ahead and add in the baking powder. So I'll be adding in 2 teaspoons of baking powder here. And I add in a pinch of salt to balance up. Then I'll mix it. Just make sure that I mix it well to thoroughly combine. And then after I mix it well, I'll just go ahead and set it aside. Cream the butter and sugar. So here's the butter I'm adding in and the sugar. So I'll just go ahead and add it in also. Cream the butter and the sugar. So I'll use the electric mixer to do that. Time for me to mix the oil. I have the oil here with the egg. So I'm going to mix the oil with the egg yolk and the vanilla extract. So I'll go ahead and separate the egg yolk from the egg white. So I'll just be separating it like so. And I put the yolk here. A little bit hot, but I'll try my best. The yolk goes in there. I'm done separating the egg yolk from the egg white. So I'll add in 1 spoon of vanilla extract for flavor. So in here we have the egg yolk, we have oil and vanilla essence or extract. So I'll just go ahead and mix it. Use like the whisk to whisk your mixture. So I just decided to use the hand mixer to whisk that, but you can use the whisk. And you set this aside. Go ahead and also beat the egg yolk with the hand mixer or a whisk, or you can even use a fork to beat the egg yolk until it is fluffy, like so. And friends, I'm just trying to transfer the butter in another bowl because the other bowl that I used previously was little. So when I transfer it, I'll go ahead and still just beat it a bit with the hand mixer because I want it to the texture to be really fluffy. And after that, I'll transfer the egg oil and vanilla extract mixture in the butter sugar mixture. So we have the egg yolk, vanilla extract, sugar, butter in this mixture. So when you put in, make sure that you mix everything to thoroughly combine. If you are enjoying the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And friends, when you are done mixing, this is how the batter will look like. So at this stage, we're going to add in some milk. So I didn't show you the milk. You also need like half a cup of milk, and the milk you'll be alternating it with the flour. So go ahead and add in a little bit of flour. When you add it in, you mix well in the batter to thoroughly combine. And when it combines, you go ahead and you add in a little bit of milk. And so you continue to alternate between the milk and the flour. So the flour that I'm using, friends, is cake flour. You can use all-purpose flour, but I prefer the cake flour because it's going to really give you that nice birthday cake texture that you like. But if you don't have the cake flour, that's fine. Use your all-purpose flour. So you just keep alternating between the flour and the milk. Remember that each time you add in flour or milk, just mix well. This is how the batter looks like. I think it's a little thick. So at this point, I'll go ahead and add in the egg yolk. So I'll just add it in and I fold it. It's the egg white, not egg yolk, sorry. And I fold it in. And after this, we'll just transfer it into the baking bowl. Mix well, making sure that you scrape everything on the sides of the mixing bowl. We'll just be folding it in. Fold it in. So this is how our batter looks now. So I'll just go ahead and transfer it in the baking bowl. But before I do that, friends, I'll just try to taste. I always just taste to see if, to verify if my mixture is exact and the cake is going to come out good. This is what I do. I'll just get like some water and I try to drop in the batter. If it floats, it's floating, yay! So I'm 100% sure that the cake is going to come out good. No matter what, when the batter floats, the cake will come out perfect and taste so yummy. So let's go to the next step. And here's our baking pan that we prepared at the start of the process. You just go ahead and pour in the batter and you transfer the baking pan with the batter into the oven. And before you transfer it, just go ahead and you shake it a bit to mix at the top. So friends, you can always bake your cake in two separate bowls, but I decided to do this in one. And I still have like a little bit of batter, so I'll just make some small cupcakes. So you bake the cake until the toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean, or you bake for 30 to 35 minutes. So our cake is halfway gone, so let's go ahead and check it. I'll start from the cupcakes. Since the cupcakes are smaller, I'm sure it's gonna get ready faster, so let's check it with a toothpick. I'm using like a long wooden skewer to check it. You can see my hands are dry, so the cupcakes is ready. I'll take it out and let's go ahead and check the bigger cake. So you can always bake this cake, friends, in two small pans and make like 2 steps of cake for your birthday, but I just decided to make one. So you see, it's still fresh. So the bigger cake we'll still need to allow it in the oven until the toothpick will come out dry. So let me just go ahead and take out the cupcakes. They are ready. So see how they look. And the bigger cake will sit in again for a while, and fast forward, the big cake is ready. This is how it looks, friends. This cake is so delicious, okay? But we are going to ice this cake. And friends, we are going to ice the cake, but we'll do that in the next video. I don't want the video to be too long. So this is the turnout, friends. So we'll do this icing in the next video. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye, you all.